What's up, Alec? You got your keys?
Yeah.
What's up, Alec?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. You doing all right?
Yeah. I got the camera going again today, man.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Did you like it?
Oh. First off, y'all, I was planning on locking down first thing in the morning, but the barge came down as soon as we started to launch out. So, gotta have a backup plan. I'm gonna wait it out for about an hour, then run down there and see what it's like, see what we can get in there. Start off on this wing dam out here in the main lake. See if we can call up and figure out this jetty. I'll come across these 5 good ones. And the length limit, the length limit today is 12s on spots. I think 14 on blacks. All right, so that's one, and that can be, you know, starfish or whatever and stuff like that. Got a small current going on, but it mainly looks like it's from the wind. This ain't one run from it. Yeah, it was barely ticking. And I'd rather have the barely ticking at the bottom than to be dragging through the bottom and constantly getting hung up. You know, I prefer to be barely ticking top than to be dredging. There's some small balls of bait coming into the stream. And what they do with these underwater jetties and current, the fish will push those bait balls. There go one in front of and behind. They schooling on it. The fish, they will push them, white man. Yeah, they will push them bait balls up and behind those jetties. And like I was saying, those fish will push those bait balls behind and on top of those jetties, and they'll trap them. And they'll start sharking on the fish, sharking on those bait balls. And feeding up that way. And that's why I focus on some of these jetties a lot, especially the ones that's in the current. What I've known on these jetties, there's one sweet spot. All right, when I say sweet spot, I mean a cast that you can consistently make 4 or 5 times back to back in a row and catch fish. It's either gonna be on the tip outside toward the main river channel or on the tip closer toward the bank. I rarely see them hanging out in the middle of it, but I still try them for those onesies and twosies that's floating, you know, in and out from tip to tip, and they normally the bigger ones. I will try to focus on those. Oh, there go one. It is one. We'll try to focus on them. But they normally either on the tip. This ain't a bass. White bass if it is. is on the tip or closer to the edge, closer to the bank. But once you find that sweet spot, you can catch them a few at a time right behind each other. Yeah, but once you find that sweet spot, you can catch them real quick. And normally that sweet spot is found by locating that bait that's pushed up on the jetty. And then it always tell me, let me know where the sweet spot is. Once I find them bait, I make a cast through those bait balls or drag some through those bait balls, and normally catch a 2.5, 3 pound fish all the time. So that might be a sweet spot right there. Dragging like a, digging like another striper. Yeah, that's what it is. They say those black bass hang with the striper, so I'm gonna see about that. Couple more casts. And it's that same cast. Might be a sweet spot for white bass, but it's that spot. And I'm probably 100 yards from the top of that jetty, so I'm barely throwing it over the other side of it. And when I crank it down, it'll tick it 2 or 3 cranks, and then it'll clear it and then run on in. So what I'm doing, just working this side of the jetty, and then I'll move up here in a little bit, and then I'll work, you know, the back side with the crankbait coming up across the jetty. And I've caught fish fishing parallel to the jetty, or even on top of the, ooh, one just came up, even on top of the jetty. Sitting on top of the jetty, casting down the sides of them. And I barely want to get up there. I will, but I will only get up there if my bait gets stuck or something like that, and it force me to get up there. Or unless I done caught something like that, and it is a pattern. You know. Another thing on the river, what just happened? Fish come up out the water to get the bait. Normally, if you figure 8 your bait at the boat, you can catch that fish that's trailing it, that's running behind your bait, and you'll catch some that way too, just figure 8ing your bait at the boat. And it's always good to have some good mapping to find this stuff, or Google Earth. Using Google Earth, you can draw the river down or the lake down and see structure. And it'll also help identify, you know, different key spots or different key structures. In my mapping, I use Humminbird, Lake Master, and also use Navionics. One works good than one lake, better than the other one on the other lake, so I try to keep both of them. catfish number 2, y'all. Tripod drone. It's 3. Hey guys, midday update. It is, what time is it? 10:04. I got 5 in the boat. Been catching them a little bit offshore. Tried to go in and check some spots in, but I ain't see the stuff that I like. I saw what I like, but I ain't see no fish on it. So midday update, 5 in the boat. And I'm just gonna continue to do what I've been doing. I've been fishing these offshore jetties with a crankbait, through a Demiki rig a little bit, drop shot, and been picking them up here and there. So we're gonna continue to grind it out. Check-in is at 2:30. Like I said, it's 10 o'clock. We got plenty of time. I got about 10 pounds, I say. But I'm looking for a big, like a 5 or 4 pounder, something to anchor the bag with, and I think I'll be good. All right, guys, y'all, stay tuned. Hey, 45. What's the big bag?
For we quick take the big bag.
Y'all did.
Hey, you sit your whole second. You know I'm messing with you. It's feeling pretty confident, mate.
I think.
Either way, we'll weigh up right there. 311.
Oh, that one it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Burger. They showing out.
Yeah, he started with the small one. No, I did think they thought they were
403. Woo! How many fish?
5.
Oh, 403. Big fish, 403.
Oh hell, Rusty's on the computer.
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
What the hell's spot switch?
Lean into them, dude. 5 fish. I say you lean into them, dude.
No, it was pretty easy.
1379. New leader.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at him sleeping. Yeah. He come in here. He does that every time.
No, I appreciate y'all. Thanks.
Good job, Andrew.
Thank you, thank you. Hey, anybody want to get some pictures for me? I sure appreciate it.
What'd you end up having?
13 something.
Bad.
Appreciate it.
That was good. It was right there. Really.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.